Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Josh.
Guess what?
What's up?
We're gonna play Pathfinder Adventures!
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder Adventures!
It's the PAFG CG.
So it's not it's not the Pathfinder Adventure card game, which
What?
it is, but they renamed it to just Pathfinder Adventures for the digital version.
Hold up. Is there like cards and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Is there dice?
Yep, it's the exact game. It's just called something slightly shorter. 2 words less. Pathfinder Adventures!
Alright. Well, that's news to me.
It's pretty sweet.
Brought to us by...
Brought to you by Obsidian Entertainment. The fine folks have made amazing PC games like Pillars of Eternity.
Oh, that...
That's a newer RPG that was made. They made older PC games too, like Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No way?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're like a very prolific company, and so they made the digital port for Pathfinder Adventures.
I remember the announcement when they said they were going to take over that. It was really exciting and like, whoa, a big developer is taking on this thing.
Right?
Who's the like... Is there an actual like designer of the game?
Mike Selinker is the actual like the physical game designer.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, but I didn't want to.
And he's a very prolific game designer too. Like he's done Betrayal at House on the Hill and a bunch of big games. So, so this game is pretty cool. So it's free. The base game is actually totally free.
Okay.
And it gets you like a couple of adventures. And then it gives you a tutorial which explains the basics of the game. Which I'm not going to do that. I'll do something immediately after, and I'll actually jump into it right now. So it comes with a free, 3 adventures, and then if you want to play more than that, you can buy the little adventure add-ons. So you can buy them separately for real money, so you can pay, $5 or whatever for the next, expansion.
Okay.
Or they're selling everything, the whole entire game, all future expansions for this Rise of the Rune Lords is this story or whatever.
Sure.
Plus all the extra characters and stuff for $25.
Okay.
And that just gets you everything, and then you don't have to do anything else. You just own it all.
So, because the board game itself is
really expensive.
Pretty expensive compared to that, right?
So the price savings is $60 for just the base physical game. And then there are 6 add-ons for the physical game as well, which are $20 a piece.
Oh, really?
So you're spending about $180, MSRP for the complete Rise of the Rune Lords.
I did not realize it was that expensive.
Yep.
I'm so sorry for what I did to your box of the game.
What did you do?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. So they've provided some, it's free, but they have provided some kind of free-to-play hooks in it. Okay. Nothing skeezy, nothing like, oh, you're limited to what you can do. Not at all. It's actually really cool. It's a really positive implementation of free-to-play stuff where basically as you play, you get gold, which is in-game currency, and then you can spend that to unlock other characters if you haven't purchased them with real money, other adventures, so you can buy the other expansions with the actual gold as well. So you can unlock everything in the whole game, but you will have to play it a bunch to do that. So you'll just be playing it a lot over and over to do so.
Through some of the same scenarios.
But if you really don't want to spend any real money, they've provided a avenue to do that. So it's kind of neat. So we're going to play the very first adventure that comes with the base game. So once you've completed the tutorial, which you have to do, you have to go through the tutorial first, and then it puts you into Perils of the Lost Coast, which is the 3-part little adventure that it starts with.
Okay.
Brigandoom.
That sounds familiar.
Show me your Brigandoom. Brigandoom. Yeah, there you go. I wish our buddy Thor was here for that.
I think that's good.
That would be pretty good. I think he'd be proud of me right now.
I think he'd be proud of me.
Up there somewhere.
Up there.
Even though.
Oh, great Woden.
So, Brigandoom, over here on the side, it just kind of gives you a little information about the scenario, tells you who your villain that you're going to be facing, which we'll go into a little bit, your henchmen, and then during the scenario's special rules or whatever. So during this scenario, if a monster's power causes you to recharge one or more cards, do so, then draw the same number of cards you recharge. Okay. And then there's the reward down at the bottom. So.
Can you play multiplayer?
You can do pass and play multiplayer.
Okay.
Online multiplayer is not in the game yet, but it is coming. There's an actual menu option for it. It's just not functional yet. Okay. So they said that will be patched in later. So let me show you a little bit of the different. The presentations game is amazing. It is so pretty. Mm-hmm. So here is the like character sheets essentially for all the different characters. So
Okay.
the two characters that the game comes with for free are Merciel, here the rogue,
Excellent.
and then Kyra the cleric. Those are your two go-to characters, which work really well together because they're the most simplest characters to play, really, and they work really well together, and they give you a nice range of like abilities. So all the other characters up on the top here, you can see there's like the sorcerer and the druid and the fighter. I have all those unlocked because I've already bought the whole bundle. I just figured I'd knock it out.
Do it, yeah.
But you can see their skills. You can see like the different powers. So you just click on, or you just tap on the power to read what it says. So like heavy armor proficiency, weapon proficiency. You can see their card list. So that's the number of cards and the types of cards they start with. And it tells you completion, so it even tracks your completion for every character. So you can see like if you want to be a completionist and play every adventure with every character. You can do so. You can track it this way.
I like that.
Also down here, you have the option of
permadeath. What? I just saw that right before you said that.
So you can absolutely go in permadeath, and during that, so that save file that you have, because there's like 3 different save files that you can have. If a character dies, they're gone forever.
What?
So
wait, like
you can bring in a new character to take their place, but
you like can't bring that character back ever.
As far as I'm aware, you can't bring that character back into that game.
Not even from the start. Like not even from like level 1 or whatever. Well,
I don't know about that.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But when they die, they lose everything essentially.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna jump into Brigadoon.
I remember this from trying to play the card game by myself on Tabletop Simulator. So speaking of which, I didn't see the monk on there.
Oh, he was on there. Yeah.
Was he?
There was more options. You have to scroll through. Yeah.
Because we're talking about playing as for one. What is even this happening? But
so there's actual like cutscene, or not a cutscene, but there's like intro. Yeah, they're kind of like cutscenes.
Why are we not reading this?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to be Mariciel or Kyra?
On the upside, easy money can often be made in these backwater holes.
Whoa. You think that's what she sounds like? Beware. Yeah, let's not read these. Please.
Come on.
No. Places like this provide easy prey to those with dark intent. No, Kyra doesn't sound like. Oh, look at that! I could have done it for this guy.
You go there.
Wait, no, hold on.
Oh.
You there? You look equipped and able. I can't get a supply shipment past the skip. Okay, I can't read all this. It's just too much.
That's fine. But they actually like give you a little bit of story.
That's kind of cool because even in the card game, there's a little.
There's a little bit. There's a little bit on each adventure that you do.
Yeah, like
on the card, we'll have maybe like 3 sentences kind of explaining what you're doing. This gives a little bit more personality where each character has their unique voice, like the way they talk and everything. So it's cool. It's just they've tried to infuse the things about the role-playing game that people really like, which are story and characters and stuff. Especially in this setting, like Paizo is really well known for like their iconic. These characters that we're playing as are like their iconic heroes. Yeah. And they're very well known through Pathfinder. Like, if you've played Pathfinder or whatever, you're probably familiar with those characters in some way. You've probably seen them on something. They're on every, like, cover of every book and stuff. So they just wanted to, like, infuse those a little bit more into the story and stuff, which is cool. Like, that's neat.
Yeah, it is. Without having to read through a novel, now you can kind of like get a taste of those characters. That's cool. Yep.
So in the beginning here, it shows you that the villain and the henchmen are getting shuffled up and distributed to the various locations.
Okay.
And then here I can review so a 2-player game or 2-character game. I've got 4 locations.
That looks like some Matt Leacock shuffling up in here. That was like not.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I know.
So we've got the farmhouse, which is just lots of fighty things. Mm-hmm. We've got the waterfront, which is 4 monsters. See on the top, it tells you all the different types. Yep.
I see.
So that one has 4 monsters, 2 barriers, 0, 0, 0, then 1 item, 2 allies, and then the question mark is either henchman or villain. That's what that means.
Okay, sure.
Woods is a lot of fighting as well. They're all a lot of fighting, actually. So let's have Merciel start at the wooden bridge, because it requires dexterity to close, which he's good at. And Kyra can go to the woods, which is wisdom to close.
Okay.
So you start there. You can then choose your turn order, so the character turn order, if depending on which characters you're playing, like that could matter.
Totally, yeah, absolutely.
And then you go. Let's jump in.
What is this?
Right?
What is happening?
Little animations. Look at that pretty map.
It's just like Google Maps. it's Galarian Maps.
Right? There was actually a Galarian Maps until they got shut down.
Yeah,
it was pretty sweet. So here we are. We're in the woods.
Whoa,
so really, really nice.
They really kind of went all out.
Presentation.
Sure.
Yep.
Draw your cards. It looks like.
Yep. So there's my starting hand of cards down there, and then up the top next to where it says woods, that's the location deck.
That's the deck that you're about to explore.
10 cards in the location. I tap on it to explore it, and there we go. Now we're in combat.
Okay.
So Kyra, because she has a strength of a d6, and she's got melee, so +2. So that's what the little +2 in the middle of the screen is telling me that I'm rolling a d6. Oops, I didn't. Nope, I actually
did it. You did it.
So one of the nitpicky things with the game is that sometimes just touching dice will then roll them, and it's like, no, I didn't want to roll them.
Ouch!
So,
yeah, and that went really badly for you.
It did. It did. So we'll just bury that to negate that damage.
There you go.
So wasn't quite paying attention, but.
So what else? So were you just moving the dice around to
I was trying to like tap to show you, but then I ended up rolling them, and I didn't mean to do that. But
so we'll see how an actual like playing hands and stuff. So for instance, right now, are you gonna?
So that was the end of her turn. I just decided to end her turn. So after that, and now we're on Merciel's turn. So we'll explore. Wow, same dude into different mercenaries everywhere.
maybe it's just the same guy, and he's like, aha, I already took care of your friend.
So probably. So I'm gonna play a dagger.
Okay.
So. This game, for people that have never played it before, there's a lot of text on cards.
Yeah,
there's different cards will have multiple powers and things that they can do. So you really have to read. So, for example, in the dagger, I can reveal this card, which is just show it to do something, or I can recharge it, which means it goes on the bottom of my deck. On the right-hand side, there's my deck, and the number tells me how many cards I have left. So I have 10 cards in my deck.
Okay.
So I can recharge this. So it's going to go to the bottom of my deck, but I get to roll some extra dice. Merciel has these powers down here, so the little green icons on the very bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I was wondering what
those are your powers that you can use currently. Okay. So the left one is a evade. So Merciel has the power to just evade any encounter that she wants. The second one is a backstab, where anytime she's by herself at any location, she can get an extra die of damage.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna backstab. I do have to recharge a card to do so, but that's fine. So recharge that. So I'm rolling 4 dice.
I totally misread that part. I thought that card said Potion of Yoshin. And I was like,
Potion of Yoshin.
Definitely not a thing.
So we're going to go ahead and roll these 4 dice, and I have to hit a difficulty of 10.
Okay.
You can, so the nice thing up here, too, is that it'll tell you, what's your primary dice, how many bonuses you have. If there's multiple options for that check, so on the card you see Combat 10, is the check to beat it. If there were multiple things, you could select which one you're going to try from this menu here.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
So let's go ahead and there you go.
So those
you just kind of
what is up with those D4s?
Wow, I failed.
Holy moly!
The dice in this game are kind of rough.
Yeah,
I fail a lot.
Wow, I wonder if it's like the game, or if it's the programming, or if it's just you. I mean, you kind of have this like aura of
whatever.
Bad luck.
So I'm gonna chuck that guy, and I'm gonna go again. Same dude. Well, I'm super screwed. I can't.
You'll be fine. All you need to do is roll like not bad.
There we go. Like that. Yeah.
There you go.
Beat him. I earned some gold for killing a monster.
Okay, so 466 gold or 1?
No, I earned 1 gold.
Okay. Jeez, oh my gosh, how much gold do you get for winning a game?
You get 100 for completing a scenario.
Okay,
so you actually get a fair...
It's like, how did you get 466?
Yeah, right.
It's a bunch of mercenaries you took out.
Right? No.
Just like mercenary slaughter.
Ugh, that would take so long. So I'm going to use the mace.
Okay.
And because he's an undead, I get a little extra dice for that, for being Kyra. And I was going to roll those. There you go.
Pretty good.
Dead.
Pretty good roll. Sure.
Zombies in the woods.
A lot of fighting. I mean, you already said that this beginning part has a lot of fighting in it, no matter where you go.
Yep. So there's a locked passage in the woods. Can't go around it.
It makes sense to me. You just gotta like put your mind.
How about? Yeah, no. This tree's like so big that I literally just can't even walk around it.
No, it's like
so
this.
Huge.
It's like there's a door in the tree, and you're like, "What's in there?" But you can't get in. It's just like
that. Yeah.
The Hobbit.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any penalty for failing, so I'm just gonna fail it.
Sure.
And come back to that one.
All right. You almost made it.
Yeah. Yep. And we'll go again. Oh, dumb.
What does that do?
Don't care. Blaststone. It's like a banish it, so remove it from your from the game essentially to get a D4.
That's pretty exciting. So it's just like a little explosive rock.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
All right, that sounds fun.
Ooh, a superior wooden shield. So they actually added new cards to this game that weren't in the actual physical game too.
Really?
Like, kind of like masterwork versions of items. So like this. So there was a wooden shield, and now they've made a superior wooden shield, which is just a slightly better version of it. They just wanted more card variety, which that's cool.
No, that totally makes sense. Plus, if you don't have to like physically produce them, that is something that's much easier.
It's a lot easier to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, you're doing pretty good at those rolls.
Shut your face. Here we go.
Yeah,
I can batter a chest real good.
Just batter the heck out of it.
Oh, I forgot I had thieves' tools.
Why? Dude,
there's too much pressure.
Too much pressure.
You're here watching me and I feel nervous.
Do you need some help?
No.
Do you need me to hold your hand?
Please. Hold my butt, please.
I'm already with both hands. I can let go.
Yeah, look, another battered chest. The battered chest ran from the bridge and like,
hello. Maybe, wait, so maybe like that was the bridge, right? Maybe it fell off the bridge.
Right, it fell off the bridge into the woods.
There we go. You tried to batter it. It survived the fall. That's pretty impressive.
Yep. So I'm gonna get myself 2 dice so I can batter.
Oh my gosh! You're
Failed it.
so good at this game.
Failed it.
I mean, that was like a very average roll for what it's worth, but still.
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
I should have you roll these dice when we're actually playing RPGs.
Shut your face.
You'll just be like, hey.
So bad.
I feel like we should be keeping track of this. Like,
no.
Like, I know it's not a good sample size, but there's no way, right? Like, you can't be rolling this bad.
Here we go.
Hey.
Found a henchman. Yep.
Yeah.
So whenever they have see on the card, it has the little lock in the middle. That means that there's something before you can even act. So it's telling you have to resolve that first before you can fight him. So it's just a little visual thing. So it tells me you have to recharge 1.
I wish that was a thing in the real, like, in the card game, because a lot of times I miss that.
It's easy to just start doing the thing and then realize, like, oh, before I even act, I need to do something already, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should just, if you get, let's see, so if you get 6 dice to roll, there's no way you can fail.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should just do that.
Nah, I killed him.
Barely.
So I beat a henchman, then it says if you want to close the location or not. So I click yes. I roll a d12 against the wisdom requirement of 6, and I'm going to bless myself, which gives me an extra 2 dice. There we go. So,
there. Good for you.
Didn't want to take any chances.
No.
Stupid game.
Also, there's a little bit of a delay, so you're giving away some of your die rolls here. So you do this. Just give an right before you say what your die roll is.
A 12.
Exactly. Watch this. We'll see
Gee golly, at the 12?
Watch on the next one. We'll see how it goes. What? Why?
Monster. Wow.
Pretty close. Almost.
That was that's incredible.
You need to gasp harder first. Okay. Watch this. Here, I'll help. Let's get.
I'm gonna
evade. You're gonna evade what?
I mean, I have a weapon in hand.
Oh sure. You don't have a crowbar.
It's not a weapon.
Have you played Half-Life 1 and 2?
I'm not Gordina Freeman here. Gordita Freeman.
I want to play that game so bad. I want Taco Bell to come out with the limited edition Gordita Freeman.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so I was in the woods. Okay. That's close. So I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go to the farmhouse.
Okay.
That's my next stop.
Let's see.
It's a little animation. Woo! Now I'm at the farmhouse. Here, when an ally would be discarded, I bury it instead.
Ooh,
so
that's not
pretty crappy.
You don't look
short bow, huh? Oh, I get that. Nope. I mean
short bow.
A short bow. I got it. I'll get the hang of this someday.
Wow, you actually got the short bow.
I did.
Okay. Watch.
Ooh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
See? It's pretty far. Oh, well, here
what are you doing here in this farmhouse, Shillelagh?
Oh, man.
Okay, so wisdom 6, and I'm rolling a d12.
Any ranged combat check. Is she that good for you? I mean, like, I'm sure it's good to have.
I'm just gonna roll it. Look at that.
Look at that. You are such a... An 8.
I got it.
I'm surprised. I have no idea. I wonder.
So on your turn, reveal this card to examine the top card of your location deck, then recharge this card or discard it to encounter. Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
It's a pit trap.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on.
Right.
It's a pit trap.
There you go.
Oh no.
See? You see? So you can just like not do that, right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna encounter it. Let's do it. Only reason why is that I've got a blessing on, so I can switch over to Merciel.
Oh, really?
Yep. So I switch over to her hand, and then I can play a blessing out of her hand to help.
Okay, cool.
Kyra. So.
What do you press to do that? There's
you just tap on the character little portrait on the top right.
Top corner. Cool.
Yep. So let's roll 2d12. Got it.
Okay, excellent.
And then defeated, I may immediately explore again.
Got it.
Got it.
Maybe we should like delay even further. Like
sure.
Let it go on the screen and then just like sit and watch for a little bit.
A potion of healing.
Wait. Hold on.
God, I wasn't paying attention. I was genuinely surprised that I got that.
Look, see? Hey, now you're
I'm gonna drink it.
You feel like one of our viewers now. Right. Also, the dice, the D4s, they like land on the pointy side.
They just go.
and then it's like the bottom. That's what
they're really bad.
That's kind of funny. I mean, it's easy to read, I guess, but yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh, Shaylin.
The D10s, I think, and the D12s also look really goofy.
Yeah.
Where, like, they'll roll. I have no idea what they actually rolled until the number flashes. We're like, okay. Because it's like, it's some weird, like, isometric view, so it's not completely top-down. It's like a weird three-quarters angle
you
of
can,
the
like,
dice.
see every side of the dice
but
at once, basically.
What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah, Shaylin.
Gosh. I shouldn't do it.
Oh, why not?
Because I managed to hit a fight, and then Nah, I'm going to stop.
You can always evade.
It's a waste.
Yeah, you're right.
It's so wasteful.
But now you don't have...
Patrick.
You should have discarded something so you could get...
That's so wasteful, Patrick.
But you still don't have a weapon in your hand.
I know. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going to get these braces of protection.
These bracers of invention. Maybe you can invent a way to understand what the heck is going on.
Man.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. That's
right,
okay, though.
I'm going to move.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, that has a lot of monsters, too. Yeah, let's go over here. For now. And then I'll probably hop back. I like to be flexible with where, where I hang out.
Absolutely.
God.
Oh, no. A giant gecko.
A giant gecko? Where'd you come from, Gecko?
I think this is way funnier to me than, like, anyone watching is just gonna be like, what are they so excited about?
Well, I guess I'm... you know what? No, I'm gonna punch the gecko.
What does it do? It just... So if you don't defeat it, it just runs away?
Yep.
That's awesome.
So I have a base D8 for combat, so...
And you can still backstab, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna bless myself and then backstab.
What were you so worried about?
Because it's a giant
Look
gecko.
how buff she is.
Look how buff that gecko is.
The buff.
That gecko is ripped.
He is ripped. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. You now have gecko paste. Like, he needed Geico.
I still can't get...
Oh, hold on. Wait for the viewers. Geico.
You're the worst.
I said
the worst. Oh boy.
Remember when I made that Geico joke?
Nope. I don't.
Yeah.
I've edited it out of this video, so I have no idea that...
Now no one else knows about it either.
I rolled 3 dice.
You're pretty good.
+2, and I got a 7.
Yeah, you're pretty good at rolling those dice.
Oh boy.
Wow. If undefeated. Wow, that's really rough.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I have to make my fortitude check.
For what it's worth. Oh my gosh. Fortitude 6. Dude. Wow.
That's so bad.
Oh my gosh. I just don't even know what to say about your dice rolls right now. I mean,
it's pretty rough.
We didn't comment on all the good ones you had in a row, but yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was painful.
That was painful. How many cards do you even have left in your deck?
She has 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I
passageway.
guess we can see what the screen looks like when you die. That's cool.
So I'm just gonna discard those tools and boom. Beat
Easy.
it.
You have 2 sets of thieves tools?
I have 2. That's
What
why
have you been doing? Like, how? You get them, like,
there we
rolled
go.
up?
And I recharge them.
Excellent. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do.
Yep. And then I'll use my free exploration.
What?
And I'll evade because I still don't have a weapon.
No way. It's only at 8.
I don't have any way of dealing with that.
Oh, punch. Falcon punch. Mercy punch.
Okay, so I'm going to cure myself first.
How many weapons does Merciel have?
2.
Well,
yeah, a whole whopping 2.
I mean, she's pretty buff even without one, though.
It's true.
Like, the fact
That's
that...
a D8.
Yeah.
But I mean, a difficulty of 8, though.
A D8 and a D6.
It's still not great
I
odds.
know, but, you know. She likes to live dangerously.
Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to end my turn.
Oh, man.
Crap. Yeah, large chest. So I'm just going to
Alright,
reveal.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And kablowy! Boom!
Jeez, that... There you go.
I know
Now,
when it comes to chests, I'm a pro. Oh, what are these weapons? What are weapons I'm about to get?
I don't even know. Whoa, what? What the heck
I got
just
a
happened?
sling.
Jeez.
I got a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
I got a great axe.
I feel
and a
like-
warhammer.
Sure.
So I've got weapons, so I want to keep going.
All things that a
Hey!
rogue might use.
Never.
The warhammer. It's a very sneaky warhammer.
Right? So let's fight, and I'll recharge the warhammer,
Oh,
because
yeah?
I don't need that. And I'm just gonna dump my caltrops on him and beat him.
Wow.
Done.
This whole time you're like, oh, I wish I had some weapons, and then you're like, step on these, punk.
Yep.
Sheesh.
I have to fight another one, though, to close.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, that's just the thing you gotta do there.
Yep. Defeat another bandit.
Cool.
So let's do
Yeah, that looks good.
heavy crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll backstab.
And you can backstab?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Yes,
rad.
and then I'm also gonna chuck this dagger for another. But I'm at -4 on all this, so there we go.
You're at 3. Roll 3. -4? Oh, just because you're using the crossbow?
No,
You're
because I'm
not-
at the waterfront. It's one of the weird things about that location is that you're at -1 every die that you roll.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you use a weapon, I should say.
That's not terrible, but yeah, that's weird. Cool.
And then I have to discard a card at the end of my turn here, and here we go.
Alright, so that's 2 locations down, right?
2 locations down.
Alright.
Holy
Holy
candle. Holy candle. Labra.
Nice.
Got it. That's so good.
What does it do?
So read that card.
Yeah,
Read it.
Random cards. Okay. So, banish this card to shuffle 1d6 random cards from the Blessings discard. Wow, into the discard deck.
They changed it. So
That's
in the
good.
physical, it's still
Uh-huh.
really in the physical
Yeah.
game. It was bury this card. So every adventure, every
you could still
scenario, you would just use it.
You just get extra turns.
Yep.
Yeah, that's still. I mean, even as a banish, that's kind of awesome little one use.
It is still really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, it's the villain.
Whoa, whoa!
The flames.
What is happening? Did he just like
I'm the villain,
He, like,
Bragandu.
burn down your iPad?
So then, when you encounter the villain, there's a little
Alright.
little story thing.
I
here.
can tell you're new here, so I'll give you one piece of advice for free. Get out! Leave Sandboy behind you and no one needs to get hurt. I'll make this offer once.
You're threatened powerless in the light of samurai.
Okay, what is that accent?
That's kinda. That's how she talks.
I don't think so.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure
I'm pretty sure
not.
she does.
Pretty sure not.
Pretty certain. I have to recharge 2.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Dang. Oh no, not the holy candle.
Oh no. Oh no.
How are you ever gonna take him out? Oh, this is pretty good. I like this. Nothing else you can do? Yeah,
Actually, I can just break the.
do that.
Well, discard the mace.
Sure,
There we go.
Absolutely. And you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
look at
that's
that.
not bad. Yeah, cool.
Blammo.
So no one's there to temporarily close the other location, though, right?
Yeah, so he runs to that one
Oh.
last remaining
Well,
spot.
that's okay. You can just deal with that.
I've already worked it down actually a
Yeah.
bit too. So, okay, so I'm done here. I'll
All
drop
right.
and end my turn, and then everything's closed except for the back to the wooden bridge. So, I guess we'll go here and finish things off. There's only 6 cards left in this location deck too.
I just wish I could hear this music because, like, I imagine, is it like really epic when you're fighting the boss?
It's a little. It's not like crazy, but
I could spice it up some.
Can't hear it. Yeah.
There you go. Can we just do that for a whole video?
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
It's like views, negative, all of it. Negative everything.
Negative
none. It's a black hole.
My AdSense somehow takes money out of my bank account.
Yep.
Like, how did that happen?
Exactly.
Beat him.
Nice. Finally, that's like the first mercenary you've taken out this entire game.
Man,
No.
you're telling me.
No, you already took out his brother.
Yeah. So on the top there, it says 11. That's how many blessings, that's how many turns I have left.
Yeah,
So-
but I mean, you've got plenty.
Yep. Oh, so another cool thing is that on the top right up there.
Yeah, I wanted to know what those buttons were.
That's the where you're at in the turn, actually. So those are the 5 steps of a turn.
Okay.
So there's give a card, which is a little hand, which you have to do that first thing, and then the arrows are movement, and then the green is explore. That's your exploration phase. Red is end of turn, and then the trash can is if you're over then your hand size, then you have to discard down to your hand size.
That's kind of nice. A
Yep.
nice little visual.
Yep. So like that's how you, if I wanted to jump, if I just wanted to end my turn and not even do anything, I just tap the little fast forward button. My turn's over.
Cool.
So,
okay.
Burglar.
Burglar.
I'm a bit burgled.
Wow.
He did burgle me.
He burgled your heart. He broke your heart.
Oh, and I have to discard a card?
Whoa.
If you fail to acquire this card, discard a weapon or item.
Wow.
What a jerk!
Well, that makes sense. At least it's not like banished. That would have been pretty awesome if it was banished.
Man, what a dick. Here, okay. Well,
Hey.
it's this guy again.
Does he have something cool to say? No.
No.
Hold on, I'll make something up. Watch out for this bridge.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really hard.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no, actually,
Yeah,
I'm good.
you got your quarterstaff and your blessing.
Yep.
Well, look at all those. Look at all those 6s.
Merciel does not have anything, so here we go. I'm rolling. I have to roll hit a 10.
Get it, girl.
There we go.
All right.
Wait. Whoa! Sick roll, dude!
You did it. You didn't roll like shit.
Amazing.
I yield. Ain't being paid. Okay, I guess this way's a little different than I thought. Ain't being paid enough to get killed over vendors, huh?
I was just starting to have fun.
What is this voice?
Very well. I'll bite. Who's filling your pockets?
Oh my gosh, why? Okay, hold on, how about this? Telling you won't help me live to a ripe old age. Better just take me to Sheriff Hemlock. Cheers.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jubrail.
The intrigue.
Vishki is such intrigue.
Such intrigue. There you go, so the reward. So there you get your gold. I wish it would actually tell you what happens here, because otherwise you're just kind of like, what's happening? But so the reward for beating this one was that every character gets an item.
Oh, cool.
So that's what's happening here, is that it's giving me my random item for each character. So
I like how Kyra got the boots of Elvenkind, and
it's just the tome of knowledge.
Like, they're both just looking at each other like switch.
So yeah, so at the end, so if you played the card game, you know that at the end of the scenario, all the stuff you earn is cool, but you have to go back down to your card limit that I showed you at the beginning. So and you can see up here, like, Kyra's only supposed to have 3 or 2 weapons, so she has 3, so I have to move one down. So that's the available pool. So I'm taking it out of my deck and putting it into the available pool. So when I switch to Merciel, that's there in the available pool.
And I'm
gonna put some
get
of
rid
those.
of all of those. Yeah.
Yep. I'm way over.
What's better? You're gonna keep that heavy crossbow? That seems.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
So I'm gonna go back to Kyra and look and see. Do I want?
What about that
any
short?
of
So what's
these?
better between the short bow and the sling? I'm curious. Well, I don't know.
Actually,
They're about the same.
They're pretty much the same. I can discard it to give myself another D4, but if I had a weapon proficiency, I could discard it to give someone else a D4 with the bow.
That's kind of cool.
Where I don't have weapon proficiency though, so whatever.
Well,
whatever.
For what
I don't want it.
This is riveting.
I'm just gonna
just get
out there here. But I'm just going to show you how that works. So.
No, that's cool. I was curious about how that would work out.
Yep.
And that's
so like I take them out, and
that's kind of nice and clean that it shows that.
Yep. And then once you're good, then the little blue arrow lights up to let you know, hey,
Cool.
okay, you're done. Tap it, and you're back to the main menu.
Awesome. And just
Yep.
do more of that. I kind of like the like little storyline that they have throughout, because that really is barely a thing at all.
One of the other cool things is that once you beat it on normal, they have a heroic difficulty, which adds a wild card power to the scenario. So there's like a list of modifiers, kind of like skulls from like Halo games or whatever, where it's like, this is enabled, so now everything is 5 harder or whatever. Like, it's
and
crazy.
they're just like random?
Yep, it's totally random.
That's awesome.
But you get more gold for doing it on a harder difficulty.
I was gonna say, I guess the thing before you said you could get gold by replaying scenarios, but I was like, that seems a little bit tedious, right? But if you can have the ability to go through and it's randomly more challenging, that's actually kind of cool.
And then the one last thing that I wanted to show you, which is it's not working, it's kind of bugged, so I haven't been able to get it to work, but there's the quest option.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's supposed to be just randomly generated scenarios.
Really?
So you just pick a party, and you actually gain experience points instead of like the normal thing, and you level up. And when you hit level ups, that's when you get like new skill feats and stuff instead of like the normal.
Weird.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be just like an endless like adventure mode or whatever.
That's
that you can.
Cool.
It just generates new things like every time.
Huh.
With different modifiers from that list of modifiers that just pull random modifiers to make a random scenario, and then you beat it, and then you get gold, and you gain those upgrades, and then you take your party through.
That's a really cool concept.
It is.
Yeah,
I haven't got it to work
actually.
yet because it's getting kind of buggy.
Yeah, but
launch
that'll
issues and stuff.
On,
But yeah, so there you go. That's the Pathfinder Adventures.
Thank you, Obsidian.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I'm gonna go play it a lot more right now.
I wish maybe we could we can fight against each other, right? Pathfinder versus Adventures.
Pathfinder Cross Adventures.
Pathfinder Cross Master Adventure Arena. That sounds.
I'm down. Sign me up. All right, let's get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.